Hello and welcome to this Ferris State University men's basketball update. I'm Rob Bentley along with Sandy Gholston as we get set for the NCAA Division II Midwest Regional Tournament coming up in just a couple days here in Indianapolis. We're at historic Hinkle Fieldhouse right now on the campus of Butler University, where the Bulldogs having a chance to work out here 2 days in advance of the national tournament as the Bulldogs get ready to face Ashland University.
Yeah, it's exciting to be down here in Indiana. For some people, the hotbed of basketball, whether it's at the high school level or at the college level, a lot of basketball tradition here. It's great to be back here in the historic Hinkle Fieldhouse, where the movie Hoosiers became so famous, or vice versa, made Hinkle Fieldhouse famous. And so a lot of history in this building, and getting a chance to experience that has been great. But at the same time, it's business for this Bulldog men's basketball team, and that was one of the messages of Coach Bronkema inside behind us in practice as they prepare for the start of the Midwest Regional Tournament, the NCAA tournament. Everything is on the line. The second season, it's win or go home.
Of course, 3 years ago today, Sandy, we were on the way down to Indianapolis when the tournament was canceled. The bus turned around. We never made it quite to Indy, but fortunately made it here this time, and hopefully a chance to get back on the floor here in the national tournament.
Yeah, it was not deja vu all over again, so to speak, in that we were able to get it all the way down here, and we don't have to worry about the things that we had to worry about in 2020. This Bulldog men's basketball team is going to have that opportunity to play, to compete here in this regional tournament, in the NCAA tournament. A lot of excitement there, and another step toward kind of erasing some of those tough memories of 2020, the pandemic year, and trying to get back focused on an opportunity to play for a national championship. This is the first step in that process in the NCAA tournament.
Of course, as part of the NCAA tournament, Coach Bronkema, one that likes to create memories, and a chance to practice here at historic Hinkle Fieldhouse, thanks to a former Bulldog and Jasmine Walker, now at Butler University, and obviously a chance later on today to go to the NCAA Hall of Champions and really experience Indianapolis along with getting ready to play a basketball game.
Yeah, it's the home of the NCAA. Indianapolis, Indiana, and Coach Bronkema, as you mentioned, he doesn't really miss opportunities to make sure that his student athletes get the full experience of a setting that they're in. So beyond just the NCAA tournament, an opportunity to continue your season, it's also an opportunity for these guys to be able to experience places like Hinkle Fieldhouse, to be able to experience the NCAA Home of Champions, and other things that go along with the full experience. And so exciting time for these Bulldogs to really be able to enjoy the full spectrum of what they're here for, but at the same time stay focused on basketball.
Of course, speaking of basketball, the Bulldogs will take on Ashland coming up on Saturday at noon. We'll have all the action for you on Sunny 97.3 and online at ferrisstatebulldogs.com. And obviously a tough challenge against Ashland. This Ferris State team, though, looking forward to getting back on the floor after a tough loss in the GLIAC semifinals.
Yeah, there's no question. Ashland is a team that's, of course, familiar to us, and we've played them a number of times over the years, whether they were as a GLIAC rival or now as an out-of-conference rival from a competing league. We've had a chance to play them many times, continue that rivalry, and so there's a lot of familiarity there. But for the Bulldogs, it's an opportunity, as you mentioned, to kind of bounce back, a little bit of a sour taste in their mouths from not being able to win the GLIAC tournament, especially considering it was in Big Rapids at Jim Wink Arena. And so these guys are ready to atone for that disappointment that they experienced in the semifinals of the GLIAC tournament, having to watch the GLIAC tournament championship game on their home floor. They want to bounce back. They want to make a statement, and it starts with Ashland, a great opponent that the Bulldogs are going to have to face, a great challenge, but also a great opportunity.
Of course, a great region as well. Always has been the Midwest region, one of the toughest regions in the country, and certainly 8 teams come in feeling like they have a chance maybe to win this Midwest regional.
And there's no question. I mean, you go down even to McKendree. That's a team that had a great run toward the end of the season, so they're feeling confident, and of course the other 7 are feeling confident too. So we talked about the Midwest region on the trip down here to Indianapolis from Big Rapids, and whether it's football, whether it's men's basketball, whether it's women's basketball, teams that come into these NCAA regionals, they feel like they have a chance not only to win the regional, but maybe to win it all, because there'll be battle tested coming out of this region. And so the Bulldogs know they're going to be in for a tough test from start to finish in this tournament, however long it lasts, and they want to be ready to step up to that challenge.
Slightly less than 48 hours away from tip-off on Saturday at Nickerson Hall on the campus of the University of Indianapolis. We'll have complete updates for you throughout the trip online at ferrisstatebulldogs.com. For Sandy Gholston, I'm Rob Bentley here on the Bulldog Sports Network.